need a helmet. Heard it, felt it, booting up the nail shit. Dagger, cutting up the lessons. Keep a shield on me, it's a M&P Wesson. Boot bop, blue strip, rooftop. Big brew bowling in the city where it's too hot. Boo wop, knee deep, two sock. Mind on scripts, got script. I'm a cool doc, hold up. This truth music, dagger in the shield, better get used to it. New shit, new skins, new wild, waiting on God. God came in due time, zealous. For the law, I'm jealous. My God, our God, nothing you can tell is Christ. Waiting on the chariots, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Life's a little different when you act through the field. Keep a dagger in the shield. Life's a little different when you act through the field. Keep a dagger in the shield, 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 dagger in the shield.
All right, you all right, brother? All right. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Right? And that's the problem with our people, man. We act too instinctive because we've been led so far by these white people who all they do is love gold. They kill and they will do anything and they're sexual fornicators.
Tell them about the white people. They steal from the block.
Yeah. What are you doing to help?
What I'm doing to help?
Yeah, what are you doing to help?
I got 6 kids. I gotta help myself.
Gotta help yourself?
What are you doing to help?
I'm telling our people to do better.
Oh,
I'm telling our people to do better.
you can't tell that. I hear you every day. Every time you come out here, I hear you. I never forget a face.
Right?
They don't care.
Yeah. Do you care?
Yeah.
Do you care? So do you tell your people to do better?
Yeah, I got a brother, I got a sister, I got 5. I'm not from out here. I tell everybody to do that. I don't give a fuck you black, white, or Mexican.
You should.
Like, why?
Because what have these white people ever done for us? You know what? So why would you love them?
My best
Why would you help
friend
them do better? They're not going to do better for you. They're not going to help you. You say your best friend's what? What does he do as a best friend?
Hey, when I was down and out, he moved me in his house, he took care of my kids when I was there. He did a lot of stuff. The people is people. What y'all believe in?
So there's a portion of white people that you don't like.
It's a lot of it.
Okay, so you would prefer your friend because he showed that he was a helpful person in a time of need. And that's a commendable thing.
My mama take him, man, and we take people.
Well, yeah, I just don't prefer him to be. You know what I mean? Because the time's going to come where this race war is going to come. And the white people aren't going to choose you over their white counterparts.
Yeah, we're going to knock their heads. Man, they can't beat no black people.
They're more prepared than us, though. That's different. They're more prepared, they're more strategic, they're more skilled. Of course they are. They outnumber us in America.
They're scared of us now.
I mean, individually, yes, but they outnumber us in America. You know that, right? We're about 44 million, 45 million people in America. The Mexicans are about what? 30 million? That means out of 330 million people, white people are about 275 million people. Compared to what? 70 million black and brown people. They outnumber us 3 to 1.
Prison, right? They scared of who?
Yeah, that's in prison.
That don't mean they will riot against us, though.
No, but yeah.
You can take 5, I'll take 5, you take 5, you take 5.
Hold on. Wait, brother. Let me ask you something. You ever been to a shooting range before? What do you see at the shooting range? Who do you see at the shooting range? White people. Why don't you see us at the shooting range? You be there, but why don't you see the rest of us at shooting range? We're not prepared.
Yeah, they have coalitions. They have private military. No, I'm talking about, right. We're talking about just the coordination and strategic planning they have prepared for the
I go to the gun shop right now and buy me one.
It's like my brother Hazard says all the time, man. These white people got plans for you, brother.
I got plans for you.
They got plans for you, right? But here's the problem. Here's the problem. No, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. Yeah, they're gonna most likely they're gonna kill you.
What are you scared of?
I'm afraid of God. That's right.
You fear no man but God, right?
That's all I'm afraid of.
You fear the old man.
But my question is, like, because I've been asking, because like what we do, we come out here for our people. If you see, when this race riot comes,
I'm gonna be in there.
And you're gonna punch your white friend?
I'll punch the shit out of it.
It's different though. People are people. You're supposed to be your friend. Why? What the fuck's your friend?
My friend or not.
All right, well, hey,
I gotta
I'll say
stay
it.
with my kind.
Hey,
You gotta stay with your kind.
it's you over them, right? Okay, so that's great. You gotta stay with your people.
As I said,
I agree with that.
fire.
So why would you befriend somebody when the time is near for them to betray you? You have to betray them.
He ain't gonna ever betray you. He's gonna be on our side.
He most
The white
definitely.
man's gonna be on the black man's side?
My friend gonna be on our side. As long as somebody hit him, shit gonna
Well, nah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That'd be a cold day in hell.
They paid for me $100,000 to bring me back to my friend. And I died. And I'm back.
What they do for us? What they do? What has he ever done
For
for us?
us, I'm not saying for y'all. Whatever y'all is.
No. I don't mean us. I mean.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah, that's that. But
Don't let a black man get out of character. So when we get out of character, this is what we do.
what do you mean?
This.
What's our character?
What's our character?
What's our character?
What is our character?
I'm asking you. What's our character?
You know the Bible?
Yeah.
You want the New Testament or the Old Testament?
What does it matter?
Don't shit about it. We don't care. But when you make the black man mad,
Could you get Deuteronomy 28:54? Right? 'Cause I'm gonna show you the character of our people.
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you the character.
I read my Bible. I got it touched all my life.
Deuteronomy 28:54. That's the problem. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Right? That's our character. We're supposed to be we're meant to be tender and delicate towards one another.
Towards one another.
Of course. No, we're supposed to be tender and delicate to our fellow Israelites.
So you have black power?
We got Israelite power.
Israel?
Yes.
Israel.
If you're not
It's okay.
if you're not an Israelite, you get the scraps, man. You get the crumbs. You get the crumbs if you're not an Israelite. I don't want you to get crumbs. I want you to get the whole roll. Let these other nations get crumbs.
Oh, Indians. So we're gonna go backwards. Indians.
Which ones?
What type of
You
Indians?
talking about Native?
No.
You talking about Native Americans, or you talking about the
Native
Slurpee
Americans.
singers?
What? They get paid. It's just like people. See, I talk to you all in person, but I love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
I know.
Yeah, we see you all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We don't talk often, but yeah, we
At
see
the
you.
same time, it's always black power no matter what. So I'm not gonna make it down for free. I'm black, white, Mexican. I don't give a
But hold on, hold
That's a
on.
difference, though.
That's the problem.
It's not a difference. If
Well, hold
you
on.
come at me, I'm supposed to protect
Hold
myself.
on. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem with black power, right? You got these East Indians, right? These Slurpee slingers, right? Texas.
But these Indians, not all Indians.
Yeah, I'm talking right. Yeah, I believe that's that guy right there.
Who made peanut butter?
Black man.
Huh?
George Washington Carver.
Thank you.
Black man.
So I'm a little bit smart.
No,
I'm
but
telling you.
listen, hold on. Let me get at what I'm saying. So these East Indians, right?
Yes.
They come blacker than you. They come blacker than me.
And people from Africa hate who?
They hate us. So I mean,
They hate
are you gonna
us,
stand
right?
up? Are you gonna stand up for them?
Hell no.
So it can't be black power because they black too.
That's what I'm saying. So now you're on my side. Now we gotta
So
debate.
which is why we say it's not black power, it's Israelite power.
Well, Israel is. Yeah. You right.
We're about the uplifting and supremacy of Israelites.
Right?
If you go to Africa right now, they're gonna knock us down.
Nah, not all of
Not
them.
all of them. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of
Certain
them.
parts. They
Yeah,
don't give a
like if
fuck
you
about us.
if you do what that one camp did and go to Kenya, they'll knock your head off. You go to Kenya, they'll knock your head off. You go to Somalia, they'll knock your head off.
And he black.
Who? See, that's the Kenyans. Are the Kenyans black? Are they? Are they? Let me ask you something. Did you ever see a Kenyan on a slave ship? What about a Somalian on a slave ship? You ever see an Ethiopian? You ever see an Ethiopian on a slave ship?
Hey, what about Christopher Columbus? What he do?
He put people on slave ships.
What he do?
He put the Tainos on slave ships.
And they sent him out to west. Because he was rebel.
He sent them back to Europe. But I'm saying the people that went on slave ships are our people.
And the people was picking cotton.
cotton, sugar, coffee,
Right, correct.
chocolate.
Yeah, know it.
If you was on a plantation in America, you are. I'm saying, if you were on a plantation in America, you were our people. And it just so happens. You know who else was on a plantation? Mexicans. Hispanics, in general, yeah. In general, they were on plantations.
As they should.
They are our brothers. Those are our people. So it can't be a black. That's what I'm saying. It can't be a black power. It ain't blackity black, blackity black. It can't be that.
So what's the power?
Israelites.
It's the second to the third power. That's what power is. Second to the third power.
This is your brain on Babylon. This is your brain on Babylon. This is your brain on Babylon, right? Man. Let me get that in wisdom. Wisdom 1 and 5. 5 and 1. Slide. Let me get wisdom, right? With all the craziness that's going on, right? This right here.
I ain't got shit else to do but go home and cook for my kids.
This right here is what my faith
I'm a
looks like.
father of 6 kids.
Right? This is what my faith looks like. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
All right, so we're gonna stand in front of the people that afflicted us, who made no account of our labors, who called us lazy and good for nothing, right? Go ahead.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
The strangers of our salvation. The same people that this Bible just called animals, right?
We running out of water.
The same people that turn their back on God, who act instinctively, who traded their God for the white man, right? That's why our salvation is going to be strange. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing it. If it wasn't for the fact that God's going to come and do it, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it at all. Go ahead.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they look for. And they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints?
Right? How is he numbered in the children of God? How are these black, Latinos, and Native Americans numbered among the children of God? All they do is they steal, kill, right? Party all day, right? Single parent household. This brother said he got kids. It's a rarity nowadays. Well, I mean, it's not even a rarity. I wouldn't even say that. If we just stigmatize like that, right? Even though you do get single parent households out here, but we just stigmatize it, right? And this is literally, bro. This is literally what my faith is. Same people who are in the mud and love it are gonna get saved, right? Same people who get badmouthed by every nation, every other nation, right? They gonna get saved, right? Can I get that message from you now? And the message, right? And that's the whole thing. And that's the whole thing, man. Our people have given up their God, started following after the white man, and now we continue. We have begun to act like animals, right? I believe in the message it said we were in a pig pen. It was filthy, right? Immediately we became to wallow in mud, right? Go ahead.
Matthew 5 and 17, the message. Don't suppose.
You got a question?
No, I don't have no question. I really like y'all. I see y'all all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta really read the Bible.
Yeah, what are we doing right now? Reading the Bible. Go ahead.
Don't suppose for a minute that I have come to demolish the scriptures, even God's law or the prophets. I'm not here to demolish, but to complete.
Right? He's not here to demolish the law. He's not here to get rid of what the prophecy said. Right? And that's another thing, man. When you get into these Christian churches, man, they do their best to negate the law and negate the prophecy. Right?
You got a black man.
You got a prophecy that says Christ is going to come back and begin to stomp a mud hole in all these Edomites, and they can't deal with it. right? I was gonna call the other day, man. I had this Christian. She told me Isaiah 63. She said Isaiah 63 wasn't talking about Israel. It was talking about Edom.
When black men go to jail, they come home with a different belief. They believe in avengement.
Right? The belief that they had wasn't it either. So, the belief that these black Latinos and Native Americans had going into prison, going into these jails, wasn't it anyway. So it don't even matter what they come out, because it ain't the truth.
And they weren't living it regardless of what they thought about it either.
Right? Wasn't living it, right? Go ahead.
I'm going to put it all together in a vast panorama. God's law is more real and lasting than the stars in the sky and the ground at your feet. Long after the stars burn out and earth wears out, God's law will be alive and working. Trivialize even the smallest item in God's law, and you will only have trivialized yourself, but take it seriously, show the way for others, and you will find honor in the kingdom. Unless you do far better than the Pharisees in the matters of right living, you won't know the first thing about entering the kingdom.
Right? That's how you enter the kingdom. Take heed of the law, understand the prophecy. Right? That's your best bet to be able to walk into the kingdom. I was telling a brother the other day. I was telling him that we're the Israelites, we're going to be in the kingdom, and he was acting like it was cool because we're going to be in the kingdom anyway. I'm like, bro, you're going to end up dying in this place. He was like,
died twice, right? Second death.
Right. I'm going to be in the kingdom, though. So it's like, I'm like, bro, what are you even talking about? Like, man, you who knows? All right, he might be one of them brothers. He might be one of them brothers who gets a eternity of pain come this second death, man. Because you know, who knows how long the Most High will make your pain last, make your suffering last. It's 2 seconds, man. These 2 seconds, these 3 seconds, these 10 seconds can seem like Most High can make it seem like an eternity for you, a never ending, right? Constant. And he wasn't afraid of it. He was being a Pharisee, banking on the fact that he was an Israelite. That was crazy. That was crazy. But again, your brain on Babylon, man. And with that, I will give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Say shalom.